going to be a great, great day, so stick around.
Welcome to the good ship Communicator, where the crew doesn't mind rocking the boat. They are American disc jockeys living and working on the North Sea, blasting rock music and American accents to a European audience. They call themselves Laser Radio, and they had 12 million listeners at last count. Laser 558. Listeners on the streets of Paris, in the parks of Madrid, outside London's landmarks, Brussels cafes, floating down Amsterdam's canals. 12 million listeners. By American radio standards, this is a giant operation. But the ship is anything but giant, and life aboard is cramped, sometimes too close for comfort.
This is a loo, sometimes called a bathroom back in the States.
There's a galley, too, where DJ Carson makes the apple pie and the cheese sandwiches she perfected at home in Cedar Rapids.
I'm 24 years old and I wanted to see the world. And I thought, what the heck am I doing here? I don't want to be just like every other middle-class American, getting a job, getting married, getting a house. So here I am in the middle of the North Sea.
The North Sea is a long way from Fort Lauderdale, but that doesn't prevent Liz West from working on her suntan between shows. Pictures of swimsuits are forbidden, and so is shipboard romance.
Shipboard living in stretches like this is just not conducive to that. It would be impossible. And because there's such a family type of atmosphere here, it would almost be incestuous to have anything else seriously.
Okay, let's do it to it.
Back in Minneapolis, Tommy Rivers was a landlubber.
It's a fun job. It's like the Peace Corps, you know? I mean, we're getting away totally from reality out here.
There's a number of different sayings for somebody who's not real intelligent. For example, he doesn't have both oars in the water, which applies out here quite a bit.
Craig Novak, who no longer sounds like he grew up in Maine, now gives lessons in how to speak American.
His lights are on, but nobody's home.
But it's not just the American voices and the nonstop music that attract the listeners, and with them, the advertisers. Laser Radio is a renegade. What they've done is outwit government regulators here in London and other European capitals. The regulators have always decided what's best for the listening public and made sure that's what the public gets by killing competition. They don't believe the public deserves a steady diet of pop music. Peter Baldwin of Britain's Independent Broadcasting Authority.
They don't deserve to have it 24 hours a day, or would be better off if they didn't have it 24 hours a day.
The British government considers radio more a public service than entertainment, and record playing is limited to about a third of airtime. Laser ignores those rules because it's not in British waters.
We're not afraid of competition as long as it's competition on the same set of rules.
But Laser General Manager John Catlett says the authorities are only angry because Laser has taken away so many listeners.
I think that essentially what bothers them is that we have a very large audience, proving that they must be doing something wrong.
The authorities watch Laser, and they listen to make sure no British company advertises. But the Americans have found ways around those restrictions, and they're making a profit now.
Laser 558, you have found the all-hit music station.
For today, I'm Stephen Frazier, NBC News, somewhere between Dover and Rotterdam.